Hello everyone, welcome to Chemistry Hub. I am Anvesha Das. Without wasting much time, let's directly come to the topic. In previous class, we read about states of matter, right? Now in this class, we will study about classification of matter. So, all the objects and substances that we see in the world or around us are made up of matter. To understand better, we need to classify them. We know that matter is made up of 5 tattva, we can say pancha tattva. It can classified into two ways. One is physical classification and other one is chemical classification. Coming to physical classification, in physical classification it includes solid, liquid and gas. These three with their characteristics we read before. So let's continue with chemical classification. In chemical classification, matter classified into two broad categories. One is pure substance, second one is mixture. Here in this slide, you can see the flow diagram of classification of matter. The pure substance is subdivided into two. One is element, second one is compound. Element and compound are example of pure substance, we can say that. So before their subdivision, we need to know about pure substance, right? Pure substance can be defined as single substance which cannot be separated into other kind of matter by any physical process. Pure substance cannot be broken down into chemically simpler component. So pure substances possesses some characteristics. Those are pure substance have fixed position. They have sharply defined melting point or boiling point. Melting point is temperature need to convert solid to liquid, and boiling point is temperature at which liquid turns into vapor. They show only one substance at the end of the chromatographic process. They have uniform composition. The properties of the pure substances don't vary. It may exist in more than one phase, but chemical composition will remain same in all phases. Examples like water, copper, glucose, sugar, carbon dioxide, etc. Let's take an example of water. We all know water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen with a fixed ratio of 2 hydrogen for each one oxygen atom. That composition won't change ever. Then coming to the element. So what is an element? An element is the simplest form of pure substances which can neither be broken into nor built from simpler substances by ordinary physical and chemical method. In simpler way we can say that a substance composed of a single kind of atom or one type of atom is known as element. There are three types of elements. Those are metal, non-metal and metalloids. We will focus on that later on. Next come to the example of element. You all heard about the periodic table, right? So there are 117 or more than that elements in the periodic table, like iron, hydrogen, calcium, magnesium, sulfur and so on. Whatever you will pick from this table known as periodic table will be regarded as element. Then coming to the compound. Compound is a substance made up of two or more different elements that are combined together in a fixed proportion. Compounds can be broken into simpler substance by chemical means, whereas elements can't. Note that point. Compounds can be broken into simpler substance but elements cannot. Okay. Then moreover the compounds can be of two types. One is inorganic, another one is organic. Some of the examples of compounds are water, silicon dioxide, hydrochloric acid, sodium chloride, nitrous oxide, etc. Taking the example of NaCl, which is known as sodium chloride, sodium is soft silver white metal which reacts violently with water. The chlorine gas is a poisonous gas having greenish yellow color. When they combine together chemically with each other, they form the salt NaCl, which is safe to eat, that we use every day, right? Clear up to this? Okay. Next come to the second type of classification of matter, which is known as mixture. So what is mixture? Mixture is combination of two or more pure substances which can be present in any ratio or proportion. Here no fixed ratio is needed. Composition is variable. In day-to-day life we came across through many mixture solution. Okay? Examples are air, milk, petrol, paint, lime water, sugar solution in water, salt solution in water, etc. You can add more. Mixture is of two types. One is homogeneous mixture, another one is heterogeneous mixture. Then homogeneous mixture, it is the one which is uniform and where different component of the mixture cannot be seen through naked eyes, or it cannot even seen by a microscope. It dissolves so nicely. We can call homogeneous mixture as solution also. Components in homogeneous mixture completely mix with each other. Particles of component of the mixture is uniformly distributed throughout the mixture. Examples like sugar solution, coffee, tea, salt solution, etc. Then the last part of today's discussion is heterogeneous mixture. A mixture is said to be heterogeneous if it doesn't have uniform composition throughout. It can be seen through naked eyes, which is non-uniform. Components of heterogeneous mixture can be separated by using physical methods like simply hand picking, filtration, etc. Then example, rice mixed with grains, iron fillings with sulfur powder, or you can add more example what you observe in your daily life. So this much for today. Next we will discuss about properties of matter, their measurement, about SI unit, etc. Till then, stay home, stay safe, stay tuned to channel for more update. Do watch my videos, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.